Okay, well, as you can see, we've come into day 13 of early winter, or we're now midwinter, sorry, and we had some snow overnight. It's not a real deep layering of snow, but we've got snow nonetheless. So, doesn't stop what we've got to do. We've still got to continue on with our work at the biogas, but let's have a quick look around and see how lovely the place looks with a smattering of snow. There's our grass field. It's now a snow field. A big field over here, field number 2. Wonderful, doesn't it? Wonderful looking landscape. Okay, let's go for a bit of a run. We'll just run down to the biogas because it's not that far after all, and we can take in the view as we run. Take a shortcut through here. Can we get through there? Yeah. Walk down by the creek. Lovely view, isn't it? So, yeah, we're now midwinter. Again, on the forecast, doesn't look like we've got much more snow coming, but we are definitely getting towards the end of our series and our gameplay on here. Now what we'll have to do is, I'll come up here, we'll have an overview of our biogas. So we've had the staff clear out all the snow so we can get to work. It's my excuse not sticking to it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have to tab into a vehicle because for some reason my jump does not work and I can't jump over the gate. So, let's find a vehicle, any vehicle, and we'll jump in and then we'll jump out again. Okay, so there we go. So, as I said in the last time we were here, I brought some snow down, I brought some straw down, so we've got 3 trailers full of snow, straw there, snow on the brain. So we've got 300,000 litres of straw there. Our truck here is fully laden with fuel, so we've got 300,000 litres of fuel in there, which has come from over here. Now let's just see what status our biogas is at. So we're at 60% again. Still have a fair bit of fertiliser in there we've got to get rid of. Looks like our separator is full, 160,000 of dry fertiliser, 100,000 litres of liquid fertiliser. So we're making fertiliser hand over fist, literally. 40,000 litres of fuel in there. Our dung separator, manure separator. 51,000 litres of manure. We've got no straw in there, which we're going to have to fix up. So we emptied a lot of this out to get our greenhouses underway again because they were running low. So they've now been topped up. And our animals should be good to go. We topped them up last night as well because we were getting fairly close to running out of food again for them. So we're good to go again. Alright, so what we're going to do today is we might restock our manure separator and get things going there. Alright, so we'll dump this up here. Now what we might do on the next episode is we might take the ponds out and get a bit of logging done and just see what we can do with that. It's just over the road, so that's what we'll do in the next episode because I know we're getting probably a bit sick of the biogas, so it'll be some forestry work. Shudder. So we'll see how we go with that. In the interim, we'll just do a quick finishing off through here. We'll get everything done we need to get done in here, get everything running again, and we'll be right. Now I've got to check on the composter because obviously we emptied the compost out a little bit as well, although it should be well and truly full again. And we'll leave these over here so we can set these up again. Alright, now we'll use the tractor here. Then take the dolly out. for a little bit first. Then. Okay. Alright. So I'll put this second load of straw in here. So I hope everyone's really well. We're continuing through. We're probably getting close to March by the time you see this this video, but won't be too much longer. We should be finished. I'm guessing the rest of winter will probably power through. Now we've seen this, we've had our snow, and it doesn't look like we're going to get much more. We might just have to sort of power through and get through that. What we'll do is we'll put it on over here. That's the dolly. Okay. Moving the hearing out of the way. Alright. Let's have a look. How much is this hay going to be? Of course we're not going to get any money because of seasons. So, yeah, we can ignore that. Ah, dear. Alright. Now, according to that up there, does that mean we're going to get any more snow today? I think we might. Anyway, we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so, that's filled up with straw there now. Got all our fuel. What's the price of fuel now? Need to get rid of some fuel again. Fuel. 1,215. Alright, well I think we need to go get that done anyway. So let's just go for a drive and set off this fuel. So the roads will probably be a little bit more treacherous today with the snow. So we'll take it a little bit easy. I do love the look of the snow. So one of the things that Seasons Mod has brought, oh, that was a bit of a hit there. One of the things that the Seasons Mod has brought to the game is just this variation. And as you can see, it's just beautiful. It really, really is. And obviously our map makers, like Stevie and Bullet Bill and Oxygen David and all that, they have to do the hard work as well and put the snow masks and all that in. But by doing so and enabling us to basically have at it with all that the Seasons brings for us at the moment. It's just a totally different game, literally, to what we got way back at the end of 2016. But yeah, I can honestly say I won't get tired of this view, and I suppose part of that is being an Australian. We don't have snow, certainly not out in the flat lying areas too much. The Central Highlands and up the higher districts, then yeah, we get that occasionally, and we have it on our snowfields and that, a couple that we've got around Australia. But by and large, we don't get to see it. So yeah, it is nice to see. It makes a nice change. However, I know on the flip side, those of you that live in Europe or America and that, where you get a lot of snowfall during your winter months, probably doesn't mean so much to you in the game as what it probably does for some others. But anyway, still it is a good thing. Now, my steering wheel is certainly not reacting in the best way possible either. And some delayed steering here. Alright. Now, remember last time we were here, as I bring up the HUD, we had the problem with not being able to disconnect the trailers inside this area, like as in disconnect to reconnect sort of thing, or disconnect once we empty them, more of the point. So I'll have to see how that goes. And obviously now we've got 300,000 litres to dump instead of 100,000 litres. Our profits should be a little bit exponentially larger for obvious reasons. So I'll unload him. It's 140,000 litres going into the fuel reserves at the service station. I do also plan on doing in fact I may have done it by the time this goes live anyway. Plan to do a video on the Elgato Stream Deck. I've been using that now for about 3 months, and I'm still sort of exploring the full capabilities of it, but it too is a game-changing little add-on piece of equipment. I mean, look, it's not cheap. It cost me, I think, about $200 Australian, about 249 I think US, last time I looked. But it is a fantastic bit of kit, and I hope to have a video out that shows you how I use it with OBS integration, but also in-game. The abilities you have with it in-game are fantastic. See, now it doesn't want to let me disconnect. Now I'm flummoxed as to why. So it doesn't want to let me disconnect. Okay. I'm stuffed if I know why. That is really bizarre. There we go. I don't know why, but it sort of lags and it won't let you disconnect. Bizarre. It really is bizarre. Alright. So this time. I'm just using the keyboard at the moment because I'm trying to see whether it's problem with the wheel buttons, because I actually use the buttons on the wheel for the connection and disconnection of trailers and implements. So I don't think it is, because it's working fine otherwise, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, so right now we've got 160,000 litres to unload. So off we go, and I didn't see how much it gave us last time either. What we'll do is we'll go to the Finances tab and it will tell me. It's giving me a run total there, 199,000 so far today. $60,000 to go. So I think at the price being about $1,200 a litre, it should be about the $300,000 mark thereabouts, I would guess. Just a little bit over. But again, I've proven time and time again that my rough calculations on the fly have not been so accurate. Okay, so that was $114,000. So 289,000. So not too bad for the. So almost $1 per litre. Now we'll see if we can hook these guys back up again. Now it's still red. The trailer's still red. Stop the engine. Still red. Now tell me to start the engine first. And there we go. I really have no idea what's causing that. I really don't. If you know what's doing it, if I'm doing something wrong, great demand for manure, that could be handy too. Then other than running into the back of the trailer without connecting, let me know, because again I'd be interested to know. This gets bizarre. Anyway, we'll continue. Alright, so we'll back up again, then we'll head back to the biogas. A little bit lighter with fuel and also heavier in our bank balance. Oh, almost cut that too fine. So snow doesn't look like it's going to hang around very long, but I think later today we are going to get some more snow. So we'll see how much of a thick covering we get. As you can see in the forecast, over the next 7 days there's no more snow coming. So that'll be day 20 of our 24 days in winter. So we might well get off it fairly lightly with the snow, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright. Now, the other thing we have to do is we have to go and fill up the water at the greenhouses. So what we'll do is we'll just offload some more straw here. Reverse him off a bit more. Trying to give this other truck a bit of room. Shut him off. Put a little bit of water in there. So we'll go and fill up these greenhouses. Try to get out without marking either of the trucks. Alright. So the biogas is still pumping away. The compost has stopped, so we have to come over and empty some of the compost, which we'll do at the greenhouse. Actually, that's what we need to do. We need to see what the price of manure was, didn't we? We've got a bit of manure building up there now. So while we're offloading some water into some of these water tanks, we'll have a look and see. Okay, so what are they offering us? $210 for manure. Ah, it's not a great deal, is it? I think we'll just pass. Alright, is that full? Yep, okay. Maybe it's just one or two of these I didn't fill up. No, it's empty. And it's empty. So no. Oh, it's only 20,000 litres of water, isn't it? So that'll be the reason why. Okay. So what do we got left? 60,000 litres. That's enough to fill up basically these three that are left, so that's alright. Nope. Now I have found I can't even coordinate my pedals now. I have found that just being off to the side of these tends to pick up the trigger a little bit easier. But now I've said that, it's going to make an absolute liar of me. There it goes. Okay, and we'll do the two at the back. I always seem to have trouble with this one, I think it is mainly. And then we've just got the last one over here, which I think is the lettuce. And then our greenhouses are up again for another few days. Okay, so we'll just go and fill this up again. Better job of reversing down here than the last couple of days. Alright, and what we'll do is we'll leave him there for now. We'll come back and get him in a minute. Go for a bit of a run. Right, so I haven't been over in here yet, but here we have our timber works. So we'll come back in here tomorrow. So on our next time we meet, we'll do a little bit of woodworking, and we'll see if we can get some of these production areas working. We can see what we've got to do in these. Haven't done them yet, so we'll have to see how we go. And we'll chop down all of this timber in here. Okay. So, thanks very much for joining us, and we shall see you back here on our next episode of our 24-day Seasons Challenge. This is Duckzorly of Duckzorly Gaming, and I wish you a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, no matter where you are in the world. Look after your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks very much. Bye.